Hi, second video for today. Hope you have an awesome day. Welcome to my world, also known as YouTube, and you're on the other side of the fourth wall. I kind of got distracted with my other video. I apologize. But what I wanted to cover specifically was stupidity and lack of accountability. Now, I briefly touched it on my previous video, which is still uploading, or it will be uploaded by the time you see it. Stupidity and accountability. It seems that the anti-American, as I call them, anti-patriotic, sorry, you have to watch my other video to see what I mean by that, want to control the access to firearms. Now, they want to regulate you without ever paying the consequence or accountability for their actions. That may be a politician, it could be a neighbor, it could be a special interest group. A special interest group tend to lobby politicians, and then of course your neighbor, being the unofficial branch of the government, which means we vote them in, we should be able to vote them out and find someone who can represent the will of the people that he was voted in for office. Now, here's something ironical here for you. And you have to do your research on this. Don't take my word for it. Have you ever noticed that politicians can do all these horrible crimes or whatever, and then they get away with it? Yeah, they can't be, with the exemption of impeachment, they cannot be charged with various crimes. Or, for sake of argument here, they cannot be held accountable for the bills that they put in action because they have their own security force. Now, granted, it is paid by the tax dollars or by themselves privately, which may or may not be happening, depending on whether or not you actually believe in transparency, in the essence of the word accountability, where XYZ dollars go from what contributors, not by transparency and what money. Back to accountability, you want to pass all these anti-gun laws, and yet you have private security, or in some cases paid for security, whether that may be police, Secret Service, or whatever's beyond that I'm not aware of. You're telling John Q. public you can only have these certain firearms, that they're beyond a certain amount of rounds in the magazine, which I will dispel again and again. 30 rounds is the standard capacity magazine for the AR-15 Armored Light Rifle. AR-15 designated rifle. Why? I said this once and I'll probably say it more again. During the Vietnam War, which we lost, by the way, spoiler alert, if you didn't know that, I'm sorry I ruined your day. The AK-47, with the miniaturized version of an anti-tank gun, if I remember correctly, had a 30-round banana clip. That got that curve in it because the round on the 30 cal is longer than the 5.56 223. Originally, it was a 20 round magazine, and for accentuation purposes, it was about as long as the receiver was when you put it in the magazine well. Now, it had 10 more rounds, total of 30 now, to be an equalizer, having the same amount of bullets that the enemy, North Vietnamese, had in their AK-47. That's why that is. Now, never mind the fact that both sides, or all sides in that matter, in the Geneva Convention, you're not allowed to have armor-piercing rounds. You're not allowed to have automatic fire. I apologize, but there you go. Accountability. But that's this little back on the thing. It's not high-capacity magazine. Use your brain. There are 3 groups of people here that I want to establish here. And we're going to use a very simple math problem that even you should be able to figure this one out. And I'm thinking of the sheep and Orson Welles Animal Farm. 2 plus 2 is 4. I know that, you know that. 5th grader knows that. 3 groups. Sheep. 2 plus 2 is 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. Other end of the spectrum. 2 plus 2 is not 4, it's 5. It's a conspiracy, I tell you. A conspiracy is having 1 or more people, 1 or 2 more people, going against the grain of society on whatever factor the media is spewing out. And then there's the 3rd group, which I would like to say that I honorably am in. I'm looking at the left side, I'm looking at the right side. I'm saying, yeah, 2 plus 2 is 4. Who cares? It's a known fact. And I'll leave that for you to think about what I meant by stupidity and accountability. You tell me what you think in the comment below. I love you all, but I can't learn it for you. Believe me, I would if I could, but then you wouldn't be any wiser. Bye-bye.